We're here with Representative Paul Seaton, who's come in today as a break from a really great session you've experienced this morning. Tell us what you've learned so far about what's going on.
Well, this is a legislative budget and audit, and they have the contractors for us, which is the people that are analyzing the Alaska LNG project, and we're learning the status of that and where we are and what issues we need to look at.
A lot of talk about gas line in the last couple days, a lot of interesting developments, some of which I'm sure have been a bit of a surprise to the legislature. Things to be moving really fast.
Well, it's, it needs to move fast. And so it's been interesting because I've had 2 town halls and a online survey with my constituents looking at all these revenue sources and issues and all. And so, the gas reserve tax was one of those elements that was in there as well, and now the governor has put that on the call for the special session, so that it'll be interesting to see.
Now, isn't that something that the voters considered a dozen years ago, maybe 10 years ago?
It was done, I think, about 2006, I believe, and of course it was in different contexts and different times, and with our budgetary system where we are right now, or situation, I should say, there's real problems. If we're going to finance a gas line, how do we get the revenue to do that? And
right.
So
it's not like we have billions in reserve that we can just dedicate to that part when we need to finance the day-to-day.
Well, and I think that what we're looking at now is more of a gas reserves tax as a financing mechanism for developing the gas line instead of as a penalty for someone not going forward and doing a gas line on their own. So I think it's a different context, and that's what the people down in Homer and in Ilchik and online had told me is it was about a 62% margin that were either strongly in favor or in favor of doing a gas reserve tax. But of course, people are looking at lots of revenue options. But this one, I think, was much more in context of moving a gas line forward.
Now, what does it do to gas companies that have gas reserves in the ground, but there's no way to realistically get them out and get them to market? They're kind of stranded in the middle of nowhere. And
that'll be a portion of a bill, whatever is there, whether people are deciding not to, or it's uneconomical, or that there's just no way to move something.
They're waiting for you to build that pipeline.
That's right. And so
it's not their fault.
So that'll be the interesting structure of the bill to see what comes forward. I haven't seen any bill yet, so those are the details that we need to look at.